Hello, we are Outsiden't. We're a computer vision course, and today we are going to be talking to you about our project. We created a X-ray scanner model. We're going to be talking to you about the problem it's solving, the data set we used to create it, how we train the model, and our final product.
So what issue did we seek to resolve with our project? Well, the major issue that we decided to attempt to tackle was airport security. According to ABC News, there's about an 80% give or take failure rate. And then a second study showed that airport security, especially TSA, has over half the failure rate, leading Americans to believe that they're not safe and that essentially is just a waste of time. So what we're trying to do with our model is have a second pair of eyes that's AI, so it doesn't have the human error or as much human error, so that hopefully it's no longer as much of a waste of time and less weapons can get on your planes.
All right, so we're going to be covering now the data sets that we used and how we created the model. So to briefly go over the model requirements for what we need to have, of course, a working model. Working object detection has several key components. The first being a good data set, second being an efficient processor, and the third being fine-tuning based on results that we get from running it a few times. And without a combination of these three things, the model may run into several issues, most notably having garbage in, garbage out, overfitting, inefficient processing, just to name a few issues that are commonly seen and we even ran into. So we created a data set comprised of about 500 images split into 4 different categories of weapons. And we created a program that would label each of these and create bounding boxes based on a document that we had that already had some information on the bounding boxes. And so the 4 categories were knives, guns, razors, and shurikens or ninja stars. And we set up this data set inside of RoboFlow. And as I said, we sourced from a pre-existing data set that worked with a study on the similar issue. And it took us multiple days to fully organize the data set as we ran into many issues with the RoboFlow, such as it not accepting the files that we wanted to organize, not accepting the bounding boxes, or us running out of creation tokens for the artificial intelligence thing that they have on RoboFlow. And additionally, with that, the bounding boxes that we had were unreadable. So we took a day or two to create a program that would automatically apply bounding boxes to a, I believe it was a JSON file. It was a JSON file that we could put into RoboFlow, and it would already have all the coordinates. And so yes, someone famous said, garbage in, garbage out.
All right, so for model training, we used YOLO V8, the latest installment, for their computer vision based on VIT. And then to integrate it, we used RoboFlow, which has a model training function, which was really useful. We applied RoboFlow's hosted API to deploy our model onto the website we created to carry out real-time predictions. And this is an example of what the prediction will look like.
The final product is what we would expect this or hope this to be able to use in a real world scenario. How it would go is you would have your bag, you'd put it into the scanner as normal, like on one of the trays. The computer would read your bag, read the image, see what it's looking at. And if it's a normal bag, it'll just go on through. But if there's something dangerous, then it can call over a person and have them go through the bag on their own to make sure it's all right. And we're just hoping this would be able to make the airport security process a lot more efficient and a lot more kind and forgiving to go through for people.
Welcome to Even News at 5. There have been recent reports that there are ninjas attempting to break into and attack the LAX airport. They're attempting to smuggle in weapons such as guns, knives, shurikens, and even razor blades through various utilities such as soda cans. There have been many reports of illegal items seen and attacks breaking out at this airport and in many other airports in the vicinity. The officials at LAX are considering locking down the airport for the foreseeable future to attempt to reduce the fatalities of these attacks. However, luckily, there's a new team of AI software engineers who are working on creating a solution for this problem. Codenamed Project Outsiden't, a computer vision-based model trained on X-ray images, this program is said to be able to stop these ninja attacks. With the power of YOLO V8, Google VIT, and global servers, this model may spell out the end of the ninjas, and global recognition for the AI Camp Development Group. This has been Breaking News at 5. Now let's go talk about golf with Jeremy.
So now we're just going to give you a quick demo of the actual website. So you can learn kind of about the model that we used, the data set, and some of the major issues that we ran into. There's also short information about each data group that we identified as weapons, as well as just an introduction to confusion matrix and some of the feedback that our backend would return that we use for our presentation and front end. There's also a timeline of each week during the camp on which we worked on some of like the data collection, actually train the model, and then of course implement it all into a front end, and then just a short stint about the final product. This is all of the team members. So we have Niko, we have me, we have Anthony, we have Kelley, and then we have, of course, our instructor, Chinmay. And then there's some contact information. If you like the website, please make sure to write your name, your email, a phone number, and please leave like a message, a comment, concern, and then make sure to hit send that message. We'd love to hear your feedback. So to actually test the website, we're aware that most people don't just keep random x-rays on their device. So we implemented a little button for you to pick an image. So you can go to this cool drive and just select like a folder, pick an image and download it. And then you can select the image that you have from your local folders. So we're just going to choose this one here, and then you click upload. And then what should happen, it should take you to a second page. Yep. That gives you the bounding box for the different weapons it identifies. It tells you that a threat was detected and the amount of threat items. So that was our presentation. Thank you guys for listening.